IS Academy. My name is Pratik Bhandari and we are decoding prelims through previous year's question. We have started with history subject. In history subject, today we are covering PYQs from Vedic Age. Now, let's begin. This question was asked in UPSC 1996. The question is, the river mentioned most in the early Vedic literature is Sindhu, Shutudri, Saraswati or Ganga? The answer is Sindhu. Shutudri is another name for river Satluj. Okay, now let's see. From this question, we understand that UPSC asks in this theme, that is geography during Vedic Age. Right? So let's cover this topic. The Vedic Age is basically classified as early Vedic Age and later Vedic Age. The early Vedic Age is the time period between 1500 to 1000 BCE, whereas the later Vedic Age is from 1000 to 600 BCE. During the early Vedic Age, the Vedic people inhabited the Sapta Sindhu. The Sapta Sindhu region, that is the areas of Punjab, northwest India and eastern Afghanistan. The important rivers in this region were River Indus and its tributaries. Also River Saraswati was important river in this region. During the later Vedic period, there was an expansion towards east. The core area or region of Vedic people during later Vedic age was the Ganga Yamuna Doab, the Kuru Panchal region, that is part of eastern UP and Bihar. Thus, these people, the core region shifted from Punjab area to the Ganga plains of river Ganga. This shift was mainly due to use of iron tools, clearing of forests and agricultural development. Right? Okay. Now, the early Vedic age, the main source for early Vedic age, the literary source is Rigvedic Samhita. This is a major source of Rigvedic age. According to it, the core area was the Sapta Sindhu region during the early Vedic age, that is the land of 7 rivers. Now, which were these rivers? It was river Sindhu, Saraswati, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Peas, Satluj. This river are mentioned with different names in this text. The names are important as it might directly be asked for match the following in examination. The river Jhelum was known as Vitasta, whereas river Chenab was known as Asikni. River Ravi was known as Parushni. River Vyas was known as river Vipasha. And lastly, river Satluj was known as Shutudri, as we have seen during the solving of the question. Now, we will repeat it once so that we are in position to answer the question if it arises in exam. Jhelum is name of river Vitasta, Chenab is Asikni, Ravi is Purushni, Byas is Vipasha, Satluj is Shutudri. Now, let's see some of these rivers in a bit detail. River Sindhu. It is the most frequently mentioned river. It is described as a powerful and mighty river. Next important river was river Saraswati. It was considered as most sacred river. It is described as flowing from mountain to sea. It is described as a large and powerful river. This river was also known as or called as Nadi Tarana, which means best of the rivers. So Nadi Tarana is the name for river Saraswati. River Ganga is rarely mentioned in Rigveda. River Yamuna finds mention in Rigveda but is less frequent than river Sindhu and Saraswati. The Rigveda dedicates sukta or hymn in the praise of rivers. It is known as Nadi Stuti Sukta. It has hymns in praise of rivers. It mentions various rivers like Sindhu, Saraswati, etc. Thus, it helps in reconstruction of Rigvedic geography. The Rigveda also speak about mountains, mainly about Himalaya. It considers mountain as source of rivers. Now, let's revise these topics. The most frequently mentioned river is river Sindhu. The most sacred river was river Saraswati. The Rigvedic homeland during the early Vedic age was the region of Sapta Sindhu. Important Rigvedic hymn dedicated to rivers or in praise of rivers was Nadi Stuti Sukta. Lastly, but the most important, is the name of the rivers. That is, river Jhelum was known as river Vitasta. River Chenab, the name of river Asikani. River Ravi is another name of river Purushni. Ravi Purushni. Chenab Asikani. Jhelum Vitasta. Vipasha is another name of river Bees. And Shutudri is the name of river Satluj. So we have covered important geographical features during the Vedic age that are mentioned in Rigveda. Now here we end this session.